Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We are live. Rise and shine. Are you ready to get this week going? I sure hope so. All right, here we go. We are in, oh my gosh, guys, we are in our third week of the self discovery series. Can you believe it? Ah, I still don't have the blog up, but I'll have it up either before. Now it'll probably be after. Maybe next weekend I can put it all in blog fashion, and you can go through this again, and I'll have a journal for you to take notes on every day that we talked about, so you can go back through it if you'd like. Share it with your friends. Love to help as many people as I possibly can. After all, it's all about sharing, right? All about sharing. Okay, let's get going. So today we're looking at what makes you proud of yourself. It's very important. You need to be proud of yourself, right? If you're, being a good, honest person and doing well for others, keeping love in your heart, you should be proud. And there's lots of things for us to look at. And remember, you need to write these down and you need to be proud of them because that will motivate you to continue to do the same. Okay. Oftentimes it's the people say that it isn't good to toot your own horn, but hey, come on, it's not about tooting your own horn. And guess what? You can be proud of yourself without even saying anything to anyone or just being nonchalant about it, right? But yes, surround yourself with people that are going to, that you know are proud of you as well, right? You see little Ritzy back there? I love that little girl. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at some of the things you should be proud of yourself for if you aren't already. Okay, how about your journey? Your journey is important. Are you embracing your journey? I mean, there are some difficult journeys for sure. I've lived through a few of them myself. I'm going through a journey right now, an in between journey, and figuring things out. And I'm so at peace and happy, but at the same time, it's new. And I love having everything dialed in so that I don't miss or forget anything because that's the new me. After losing my son, I'm not the same person I was before. So you just learn, if you're the observer of yourself, you just learn how to overcome maybe some of your shortcomings, right? So there's things that I'm not as good at it as I was before. And I just have to prepare for them and know that they're going to happen and counteract them, come up with a plan that counteracts them. So I have to learn not to push myself the extra mile because I'm just not in the season of my life where that works anymore. It just exhausts me and then it puts me in a dark place. And I don't want to be there. I don't ever want to be there. I love the feelings that I've had of, gosh, what is this? Is this week? Oh, yeah. So this is week 3 or maybe 4. Maybe I'm starting week 4 of being retired from my day job. I don't remember. Maybe that's a good thing. But I have watched myself and observed myself on everything that's happened. And I do know that I didn't retire from my day job so that I would be stressed and exhausted. That was the whole point. So I have to be aware of that and I have to be careful and do the right things. All right. So your journey, be proud of it. Even if you make mistakes along the way, heck, I make mistakes all the time. What are mistakes anyway? I think that's an interesting word, mistake. I don't believe I mean, if you make the wrong choice, I'm not sure why that's considered a mistake because when you do something one way, you make a choice to do something one way and it doesn't work, you just shift. That's it. You just shift. It's not failure and it's not a mistake. It's just shift. You try something, it doesn't work. Try something else. Try something else. Try something else. We're never going to know until we actually do it, right? Now, I do, being the observer is very important because if you know who you are, you know what makes you tick, and you know what's going to make your heart sing, then you tend to make better choices. That's for sure. Listen to your gut. Your gut is always right on track. Sometimes we ignore it. It's either the easy way to not listen to it or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, listen to your gut and be proud of your journey. Um, Failures. Okay, so that's so funny. So the next bullet point is failures. And as I just said, I don't believe there are failures. I just don't. If something doesn't work, you just tweak it and try it a different way. And keep doing that. Be proud of each step. Be proud that you took the next step after something didn't work as you had anticipated it would. Just keep pressing on. If it speaks to your heart, then there is a solution that's going to make your heart sing. Period. So no such thing as failure, guys. None. And choices. We talked about choices already. That's so funny. Choices. Listen, every circumstance we're in right now, good or bad, is made up of choices we've made. And when we go against our gut, sometimes those choices cause some negative. But, at the same time, your gut and listening to it and always doing the easy thing isn't always the best thing. So it's just, again, being the observer and understanding and knowing what you're feeling in that gut. Is it fear? Hopefully not. Listen, no place for fear in your life, anybody's life. What are you fearful of? There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. And your growth, even the fact that you desire to grow, you should be proud of that. I recently found out that not everybody works on self-development, personal development, and that was very odd to me because, see, to me, that's just who I am, and I've always been that way. And so I don't understand when people it's just not even on their scope. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was just awakened to the fact that not everybody does that, and it's important. So be proud of your growth and even wanting to grow. Okay. Your first step, every first step, you should be proud of taking the first step. It's not always easy. It can be scary, but there's really nothing to fear. Nothing to fear, guys. If it's placed on your heart, I say go for it. You know how to keep yourself safe from, financial ruin or, emotional ruin. You know the steps you need to take to keep from that. And as long as whatever you're doing is good for not only yourself but others around you, that's the golden rule, right? You can't do anything that isn't beneficial to all who's part of whatever you're doing. Like, it has to be beneficial to everyone. If it's not, then it's not going to work. Because, again, we get what we give, right? So if you're giving something that isn't true, genuine, or beneficial, then that's what you're going to get back. Not much. Nothing good, that's for sure. All right, so keep that in mind. Self-care. Be proud of self-care. I exercised self-care yesterday. I needed it. I'm not sure why, but I started out the morning with anxiety, and I'm not sure why. And again, I think it's just pushing too much. Whenever I know something needs to be done, it's like I will exhaust myself because I feel like every moment is a moment I could be doing something to get me closer to the best version of me possible. But that's exhausting. And so I just gave in and said, okay, you know what? I need a self-care day. And so did a lot of crocheting. I actually spent a good portion of the hot afternoon out on my patio as well and got it all cleaned up. Been wanting to do that for quite some time, and thanks to my sis, she gave me some bins, and we got this patio looking mighty swanky. But it was hot. But I don't know, it's weird. I was in the shade, and all of a sudden, I was just sweating. It's like, yes, it was hot. It didn't feel to me like I wanted to run out of it or anything. It's so weird. Yeah. So there you have it. Now, I wasn't out in the sun with the sun beating on me. I was on the patio. I was cleaning the patio off. So yeah. Self-care. Take care of yourself. And be proud that you take care of yourself. That will keep you doing the right thing and making sure you're rested. You have to have quiet time because you have to regroup. If you don't fill yourself back up, you have nothing to give anybody else. And if you have nothing to give, give to the world, then nothing's coming back to you. So I'm the guiltiest party of that. I understand completely. Okay, and then your compassion. Be proud of your compassion. Oftentimes, especially in business, people don't, um, they don't, compassion, let's just say compassion isn't one of the words that you would use in a business environment in general. But compassion is key. Compassion is not, it's just like, you just need to love. That's it. Not be judgmental. It's not your place. You don't need to worry about making sure others do what they're supposed to do. And, and if they don't suffer the circumstances, it's not up to us. So being compassionate is merely just loving others. Now, sometimes you have to love and release them. I've told you that, but just have a loving heart. Keep that loving heart. Keep it. And your friendship. Are you proud of the friendships you have? Or maybe have you been neglectful? If you have, it's on your heart. Fix it. But be proud of those friendships you have, even if they're one-sided. If you're a good friend and you're there for somebody no matter what, be proud of that. That's an excellent quality. Be proud. Your ability to make others smile. You should be proud of that. Making people smile is just, you can change somebody's day. You can absolutely change somebody's day. And what I love about the masks coming off is I felt like, not that I was out in public a lot with a mask on, but I make eye contact with people and I smile at people. I want that engagement of a smile. It's just natural for me. Be proud of that. Be proud that you have the ability to touch somebody with just a glance and a smile. Smiles are infectious. They really are. So smile more and be proud. Be proud when somebody smiles back. All right, your honesty and trustworthiness. That is something that is an individual thing, isn't it? And you have to be accountable to yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Are you honest and trustworthy? I feel like you need to be. If you want the same thing back, regardless of whether you get it or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just need to be that honest and trustworthy person and be proud of it. Don't look for recognition for it or expectation of others to acknowledge it. Just be that honest and trustworthy person every single day in every transaction you make, no matter what it is. Be that every single day. And you won't go wrong, but be proud. Be proud of that quality within yourself. And then last, your ability to overcome obstacles. This is very important, guys. I mean, life is full of obstacles. That I feel, honestly, I truly feel that every obstacle is something that we're meant to learn from. Even the bad things, that the hard obstacles, are still something that will springboard you to learn something that's going to help you in the future. Oh, Ritzy, she's back there guarding us. So, embrace those obstacles, I guess is my point. Embrace them and learn from them. Don't shy away from them. Don't fall into a victim mentality and, oh my gosh, bad things always happen. Don't do that. Obstacles are just obstacles. They're always going to be there. So learn to embrace them and just learn from it. Like, why did this happen? What could I have done? Was there anything? And if not, what's the lesson here? I want to learn it. Because here's the thing, you don't learn it the first time, it's going to happen again, right? So be proud of those obstacles and how you embrace them and overcome them, because that's growth. Yay! That is absolutely growth. And then just be proud that, of every situation you have come across during the day. Just be proud. Be proud of yourself. All right? Do it! Okay, so we have a couple of calendar quotes, if you will. And I'm going to read them both to you because I think, there's going to be different people today that need to hear one or the other. I'm sticking to it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. This one, I say this all the time. Okay. I am my own unique self, special, creative, and wonderful. And it's so windy. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Screenshot that. Screenshot it and take a look at that today when you need to hear that. If you're having a bad moment, an obstacle you need to overcome, read that. And then you need not fear darkness when the light is shining everywhere. And it is, my friends. And yes, things can get dark. Be the observer of yourself. Exercise self-care. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. You know when you need to back off from something and fill back up so that you can give more of that unique, special gift from within you. All right? Okay, guys, it's Monday. Go knock it out of the park. It's going to be an awesome day. Claim it right now. Peace. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.